Hello, my name is Pat Bohse and welcome to SCAN. SCAN stands for Social Community Activity Network, and we have been providing services in Monmouth and Ocean County for the last 26 years. We are strategically located in the Monmouth Mall, and we hope that at some point in time you'll come visit us. But it is my pleasure to introduce Mel O'Neal, Branch Director for the YMCA of Weston Monmouth County Freehold Borough Community Center, and we will be talking about SCAN's new partnership with the Y and what the Y does, and about this fabulous new program that we receive funding for. It's called Digital Aging Mastery Program. We have been chosen one of 7 nationwide to produce this program in Monmouth County in 2015, and we'll make sure that we let you know a lot more about what it is and what it entails. And besides having Mel here, we have one of our students who will be participating in the Digital AMP program. So welcome.
Thank you, Pat.
It's nice to see you. Welcome, both of you, to SCAN. And I'm really excited to have you as guests because we're partners. It's a new partnership for us. And I do think that it provides us the opportunity to be on the western side of Monmouth County, which we never had a presence. So now SCAN is countywide, and so we're really excited. But before we get into the new program that we're doing together, I really would love for you, Mel, to tell us a little bit about yourself, how you come to the table, and about the Y, who has been so far a wonderful partner with us and really very welcoming, and we feel very much at home. So,
thank you so much, Pat. It's truly my pleasure on behalf of the YMCA of Western Monmouth County to be here. The YMCA serves Monmouth, Middlesex, and Mercer County. We've been in our communities for over 114 years.
That's all?
And our Freehold YMCA is one of the facilities. We also have our Freehold Borough Community Center. We have our Old Bridge YMCA, we have our Heightstown YMCA, and we have Camp Tokenemus, which is in Millstone. We offer an array of programs, Pat, and we serve families and after-school care and child care. We do swimming, we do fitness, we do teen leadership, and adult programming.
So I visited the Y. I've never been there before we started this project, and I have to tell you that I was very impressed with the facility. I love working with your executive director, Cynthia Joy, and what I found when I walked in was there was a whole bunch of senior citizens in the lobby having their coffee and talking about the events of the day, I presume, and so I think that bringing Digital AMP or some of our other programs to the western part of Monmouth County will be a really interesting venture. But now tell us a little bit, while the Y has its main facilities, you have what's called the community center. So tell us a little bit about that, and that it's in this historic building and some of its history.
Sure, it'd be my pleasure. The Freehold Borough YMCA Community Center is housed in what's known as the Continental, formerly known as the Rug Mill, and we have 6,000 square feet of space where we offer programs Monday through Friday, as well as Saturday and Sunday. We're open 7 days a week, about 360 days a year.
Just about.
Yes, and some of those programs include Youth in Government, Model United Nations, colonial basketball, after-school homework assistance, leadership club. There's an array of programs. We try our very best to serve the community and the community's needs.
So one of the things that became pretty obvious when we started working with you initially was that you were in this fabulous building with a whole bunch of senior housing on top of you, and not a lot of senior programs within the community center.
That's correct. We are attempting to engage this senior population and to have them involved in programs, and I think the Digital Aging Mastery Program is going to be very effective. To date, we have 19 folks that have registered from our community right above us in the Continental, as well as across the street at Hudson Manor.
And talking about Hudson Manor, please introduce your guest because you are from Hudson Manor. So we'd love to know a little more about yourself and about the place that you call home.
Truly my pleasure to introduce a member that I've known for 13 years, my tenure at the YMCA, very supportive of many things that go on, and also going to be a member of the Digital Aging Mastery Program. It's truly my pleasure to introduce Beulah Hickman.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, I'm Beulah Hickman, and my resident is Hudson Manor, and we have a lot of different bingo and things, other little parties and things there, and it's very comfortable there.
So we're going to come shake that up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'll help you shake it up.
Yeah, you know, again, you live in what's considered senior housing.
Yes.
And apparently there is 100+ seniors living in that building.
Yes.
So for us to physically be able to provide some services in your geographic location is a win-win for us and hopefully for you, because that's our specialty. And we have this whole wonderful new community that we can talk to and get you moving and shaking and being very active on the computer, because we're going to be giving you one to play with and to keep after the project's over. So we're excited. So prior to living in the Hudson Manor, tell us a little bit about your background and what did you do growing up in?
I originally was born in Virginia. And I moved to New Jersey in 1965. I have 4 children and a host of grands and great-grands. I was LPN at Marlboro Psychiatric Hospital
Okay.
and Jersey Shore Medical Center and John L. Montgomery.
Wow.
And when Marlboro closed, I retired.
You're retired. Okay, and so that's a lot of helping other people. So
Yes.
thank you for doing that. And so when you were talking about your grandkids and the great-grands, guess what? You're going to be now able to talk to them and see them
Yes.
in regards to using the tablet. So I want to talk a little bit about this new program called Digital Aging Mastery Program. So SCAN has been fortunate enough to be picked to do this pilot project. We're one of 7 throughout the United States, and we'll be providing 25 tablets to 25 seniors that we've already pre-registered or pre-interviewed, selected, and are participating in this great project. Not only are we going to give out the tablets, but we're going to be giving you free internet service, or we have, and then also we're going to provide you with coaches. And I know that Mel is one of the coaches, so you might request him, or he might be working with you now, I'm not sure. But so we're not going to go away. And we're excited because it's a whole new venue for us in regards to doing training through this Aging Mastery Program. It is part of the National Council on Aging's curriculum that we will be following in this particular program. So we are going to be teaching you how to open up a Facebook account. Yay, I have no idea how to do that. I pay people to do that, but I'm hoping to get better at it personally. You'll be able to Skype, and that means you'll be able to see the grandkids on the computer and vice versa. You'll be able to take pictures and send it to your friends and family. You'll be able to also do a lot of research. I mean, if you wanted to, do some ancestry research about family members, there's endless possibilities, and we're excited because this particular program will open up those doors of possibilities, and we're happy again to be able to partner. I know that we have about 19 seniors from your geographic location, and the others, 6 or 7 are coming from our side of town, so to speak. So we're excited that it's a wonderful opportunity for us to create a family or an interactive group. And we do have about 9 coaches, and they're a combination of staff members, but I believe we have 5 seniors who are technology advanced, who are going to be coaching. And so I'm looking forward to the continuation of a great relationship. And so what do you think about the project and how it might transform what happens over at the Y?
I think having the opportunity to work with SCAN, and particularly with yourself, Pat, and Andrea Tarr, the program director, it's been a smooth transition, very well planned and prepared for everything. I think the ability for our participants to be able to connect with their families and friends and to be able to do research is going to be epic, if I will. It's really cutting the technological divide and bringing folks up to speed, and we're really excited about the project.
And the other thing we're excited about is one of the things that SCAN really wants to do in the community is provide resources to the community so people can age in place or in their homes more. I mean, I think every day we always hear on the news really bad stuff, or some horror stories about nursing homes and things like that. And I know that anyone I've ever spoke to and you asked what they would like to do or where they would like to be as they age, they always want to be home, in their own home. And so this can give a slight edge to those who are home, that they can get connected. Eventually, I'm sure that you'll be able to dial up your doctor and he can see you and probably take your blood pressure over the tablet, and you won't have to go see him so much. But we're really looking to do not only fun stuff, but health-wise, and do a lot of training. I think we're trying even to get you guys some Fitbits so that we can monitor how much you're walking and staying healthy, and it's a win-win for everybody. So the only other thing I want to talk about is, what is one of the two things that you would like to accomplish using the tablet?
I would like to accomplish the Skype, just like you said.
Skype, to see the kids?
See the kids.
Where do they live? Do they live local?
Some of them live local, but I have some live in Maryland.
Okay.
And I also would like to accomplish the texting. I don't know how to text.
How to text? Okay. I'm not sure we're going to text on the tablet, but we can show you how to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that this is really going to help us. What else would you like to do?
Well, I just like to learn different things and how to maybe look up my medications and
Perfect. To do that research.
foods, different foods.
Recipes are on here too.
Yes.
You might even put your own recipe on, and we'll follow that.
And I like to exercise, so I like to get into where I can get to.
So there'll be apps on the tablet that you can turn on and do exercises too, so you can move it and shake it.
Oh, yes.
And that's what we're really trying to get a lot more people to do. And I'm, again, looking to build this whole new community and new partnership with all of you. I'm going to be coming over every Thursday. We're going to be with you for the whole year. We're going to do 10 weeks of this computer training. Frank Remsky, who is our trainer here for the computers, will be the master coach. So we're going to be setting up specific workshops for you. And then after that, we're going to get into what's called the Aging Mastery Program. And some of the topics that we're going to cover in Aging Mastery is about exercise, because that's really important. We're going to talk about sleep or lack of sleep. I don't know about you, but I don't sleep well anymore. Now that I have my Fitbit, it's really very clear that I need to get more sleep because it's not sound sleep. Financial literacy, we know that, especially for older women, sometimes they never took care of the finances in the family, and now that they have to, there's a lot of challenges, especially with scams going on and not knowing some of the new programs and availability of those programs, such as the income tax credit program that we just heard about. The other is about advanced planning, and I'm really excited about this one, because I don't think anyone ever wants to talk about that until it's probably too late. And what we find is, if there's not a plan in place, the kids have to make those decisions, and then most of the times the kids don't want to talk about it. But and then they have to live with some of those decisions, and that makes life a little difficult. So we're excited about that. We're talking about healthy relationships, and we're building those. We'll have 25 new friends at the end of this. Fall prevention, community engagement, civic engagement, So about being a good citizen and about volunteering. And so we already have seniors who are volunteering to be coaches. So hopefully it'll be an ongoing cycle. And that's what Aging Mastery is all about. At SCAN, we're planning to revamp the programs that we provide here under these headings and these topics. And we're going to hopefully take them out, and we're going to call them pop-up senior centers. So I'm going on record here now. This is something that's been cooking in my brain for a couple of months. So you're our first pop-up senior center. What do you think of that?
I think it's going to be really exciting. I think it's great to give the seniors in our community another place to seek resources and a place where they're comfortable and that they're familiar with. So I think we're destined to be successful and to serve another population as well as create another social circle.
And we're going to bring all of our friends with us, including the food bank and whoever else you all want to meet, we can bring to the table and learn from them, because I know that sometimes it's lonely in regards to being a single purpose agency and having to think about all of the possibilities. But if you partner, there's always new ideas coming to the table, so that's exciting. So tell me a little more about the kids at the center. Now that we've talked about the seniors and that we're going to come and stay with you for a year, we're going to do Take Control of Your Health with you after the summer. I know that we're not going to physically be at your facility during the summer because of summer camp, but we're going to stay in connection with all of the seniors through their coaches. And then we're coming back in September to do Take Control of Your Health and to party. Do you like to party?
I do.
I do too. So we're going to do a lot of partying and bringing a lot more activities into the center. So tell me again how you do your other stuff and how this can be commingled. Or
Well, I really see this as a great opportunity for intergenerational experiences. The majority of the members that we currently serve are youth between the ages of 8 and 18. So partnering with SCAN is giving us an opportunity to better serve the adult population in our community, and I think it's going to be awesome.
And I think the other thing we had talked about is we might have some intergenerational programs going on here, especially with the computers, because you know that the kids were born with them in their hand. I mean, whether it's the cell phone or the tablet. So I know that we have some of your students who are interested in working with the seniors.
That's correct.
And so we're hoping to be able to develop those relationships and have an intergenerational program so that you'll learn more than you ever wanted to. And you'll probably listen to music that you don't want to listen to, but oh well. So I don't know the students, but I hear that they come from a wonderful school. And
we have young people that participate in a leaders club that we host at the Freehold Borough YMCA Community Center that are always looking to engage in community service. The program also focuses on recreation and fundraising for those young people. They're very excited to help out with the Digital Aging Mastery program, and they're usually very excited to help out anyway. They're a part of our Leaders Club, which is led by Beulah Hickman, and she's done a very nice job inspiring them.
She's great. I think that you're related to her.
Grandma.
You are, okay, great. She's been fabulous. Like you have enjoyed working with us, we've enjoyed working with you too. Because anything we've asked for, we've gotten, and I do think that it'll be a great relationship going forward. So again, I just want to give credit to the National Council on Aging for funding this particular project, and I know that we are looking forward to working with the Y, with both of you going forward for the rest of 2005, and we're going to be taking a break and hopefully be back in a minute to continue our conversation about SCAN and all the great things that are going on here. Thank you.
Take it from me. Living with a chronic disease is no easy task, but I learned to better manage my health condition, and you can too. Take Control of Your Health is the chronic disease self-management program created by Stanford University. This fun, innovative course is now offered to all county residents. Diabetes, arthritis, heart disease, cancer. Take Control of Your Health gives proven strategies to manage these conditions and reclaim your life. See how nutrition, exercise, and various mind techniques can help you overcome depression, increase energy, and manage pain. You'll not only get this book when you participate, you'll also receive the guidance and support of others living with a chronic illness, just like you. Take control of your health in 6 short sessions.
Call the number on your screen to register or get further information at scannj.com. Brought to you by SCAN, Social Community Activities Network, with funding made available by the Monmouth County Office on Aging.
Welcome back. My name is Pat Bohse, and with me now is Andrea Tarr, who is the Director of Special Programs and Special Projects for SCAN. Welcome.
Hey Pat, how are you?
I'm good. This is an exciting semester for us, or end of a semester for us, in regards to the great stuff that we were able to do, especially in the winter. Weather has treated us
Fairly
fair.
well. Yeah, fair.
But so give me some updates on what's happening and how some of our events went the last couple of months.
Well, of course, the semester is winding down. The winter semester is winding down, and soon enough, the beginning of May will be our spring-summer semester. Looking forward to that. But during the winter semester, yeah, we actually did have a lot of activity. I think even more than we usually do. Well, first of all, we had our behind the scenes, which is something that we started a while ago.
So explain to the audience what that means.
Behind the scenes is, is an opportunity to go to somewhere, literally behind the scenes where you wouldn't normally get to go. If you go, for example, to the theater, you're just going to the theater, you don't get to go behind the stage and, that sort of thing. And this past semester, we did a behind the scenes at Wilson Hall at Monmouth University. And of course, anyone could go into Wilson Hall, but we had a great opportunity because we had someone really talking about the history of Wilson Hall, which is really quite an interesting history. It was, President Wilson's White House, that sort of thing. So we had a lot of people who came out for behind the scenes, and that makes me feel good because we're going to just keep doing more and more behind the scenes.
The reason I'm excited about it, because years ago I realized that when I did fundraising, I was much more successful when we went places that people would not be invited to.
There you go.
And so they would be willing to pay whatever. Not that we're asking for lots of money, but it's the same concept.
It is.
People want to go where they're not going to be able to get into otherwise. And so I do think that we've done three so far. We've done Monmouth Park behind the paddock and all of that.
Right, at the track, and then we did at New Jersey Natural Gas.
In the War Room. I know they don't call it that.
They don't like to call it that. And then Wilson Hall. So we'll see what we can line up.
I do think we have one. Don't we have the planetarium in Ocean?
Oh, well, yes. Actually, that's right. I forgot. Because we're working with Ocean County College, and we're going to be doing a brain health fair there. And they are very unusual in the fact that they actually have a planetarium there, which is not something you see all the time. So we are going to arrange for a little tour of the planetarium, and of course we'll have to have some kind of a star show.
Absolutely.
And make it very festive. We always have to, have some kind of coffee and munchies for everybody. But that'll be great fun.
Yeah.
That will be definitely great fun. So that's our behind the scenes. And actually, very soon, in April is going to be our bus trip. That's kind of one of our last things for this semester.
And our first one.
Our first bus trip, we're partnering with the Church of St. Anselm, if I'm saying that correctly. And they're in Wayside, and Roger Pisani is our trip coordinator. And they've gone to this particular place before. It's if I can say it right, Platzel Brothaus, something like that. It's in Pomona, New York. And this is the Lobster Festival, which is great. And just for those people who are wondering, no, you don't have to have lobster, but most people will. And of course, it's a full day of food and music and dancing and festivities. And in case you haven't had enough to eat while you were there, they send you home with a care package of sandwiches.
And I'm sure you're going on that trip.
Oh, why not? Why not? It sounds like really a lot of fun. They did an Oktoberfest trip there as well. And
great.
So that's coming down the road. That'll be one way that we're ending up our semester. And of course, we're getting ready for our health fair. Our
annual health
Take
fair.
Control of Your Health Fair.
Yes.
We changed the name of it. to better reflect what we're doing. So it's our Take Control Health Fair, and that's in May. And we typically have anywhere from 30 to 40 vendors, depending on space.
Last year we had over 400 participants.
We get a lot of
And
participants.
so we're looking forward to having some new vendors this year, and maybe even some presentations so people can get really good information about not only tips on being healthy, but some goods and services that are available to people so that they can remain safely in their homes. So I'm excited about that.
And of course, it's here in the mall. It'll be up in what the mall calls the town square area, the area in front of Macy's. So it's always a great event, and so I encourage everyone. And it's free. It's open to the public. That's the other
So
thing.
the two other things I wanted to talk about is that we're into our digital AMP program.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I mean, I have to tell you, it's been a fabulous experience so far. We're working with 25 seniors who have our tablets, and this is part of the National Council on Aging grant that they presented to us. And we are also working with wonderful coaches and who I think are learning at the same time as our students, so to speak.
As one of the coaches, I'll say yes, we are.
And
We're all learning.
And we're
yeah.
looking to do other projects. So SCAN will not only be doing classes, traditional classes that we've been doing, we're going to be in 3 malls this year. We're going
Yeah.
to be here in the Monmouth Mall. We'll be in Boscoff in the Ocean County Mall.
Yep.
And then we'll be doing some classes in the Freehold Mall with the United Way, who will be opening up their storefront. And we also are partnering with Microsoft in regards to some new classes. We're looking to upgrade our computer lab, so we have a lot going on.
We do.
And I wanted to just take this opportunity to thank you and to thank Mel O'Neal for being a guest and making contributions today. I would like to invite you, our viewers, to tour SCAN and see what we have to offer, and to see if we can provide classes at your location, especially our Take Control of Your Health classes.
Right.
Please let us know what information or educational classes you are looking for, because if it's important to you, it's important to us. So we would really love to hear from you. And we're even thinking about expanding our classes to cover some evenings and on Saturday. So please don't be a stranger, and thank you very much.
How to locate SCAN. SCAN is easy to locate once you find the movie theater at Monmouth Mall. As you enter the parking lot from Route 35, the theater is almost directly ahead of you. Drive towards the theater, but go up along the left side into the parking lot. As you approach the end, you will see entrance number 3 on your right. Park and enter the building here. Once inside, you will see a staircase that only goes down. After passing through the doors at the bottom, turn to your left, and SCAN is right there.